guys, welcome to your next notes video. So you should have gotten all the pages from me. If you didn't, you're gonna have to go to Google Classroom and get them printed. That way you can get this completed. So you need to go to your math notebook. You're gonna open it up. The last page that we took notes on was over better by. So the next page that you are gonna take notes on for our geometry unit is blank, and we will actually use this page. So the first thing you do is you take your geometry tab divider, you fold it in half. Well, not in half, but you fold it on the center of the three lines, so the middle of the three, fold it on the middle of the three lines. Go to the back, take your glue, put glue over the entire back of it. And then you are going to line up the paper with the first line, not the line that you folded, with the first line, line it up. Then flip it over, glue it down to the back, and now you have a tab divider. And then on the top of that page, write Unit 8 Geometry. And that is the unit that we are going to be starting. So when you have gotten your tab divider page in, you may flip. And we are now on the back of the tab divider page. You are going to take the green page that says INSCAS. This is your reference sheet. This is the sheet that you will be able to use on all quizzes, all tests, and you will be able to use this when you guys take your INSCAS test in April. So trim it up because we want it to fit on that page. And then you'll flip to the back of it, put glue on the back. And then glue it down to the back of your tab divider page. So we've got Unit 8 Geometry, and then our tab, and then our lime green INSCAS piece of paper. Next is going to be this cream colored piece of paper over area of squares and rectangles. So we are going to want to trim that. So I'm going to trim off the bottom, making sure not to cut off the words area. Trim up the sides, making sure not to cut anything important off. Trim off the part that says name and date. You do not need that, but keep where it says area of squares and rectangles. And then trim down the side. And then this page gets glued next to the lime green page. So put glue on the back. And glue this down. And you can turn the page. So we've got lime green, cream, and then our next two pages are going to be orange for parallelograms and yellow for triangles. So trim up both of those pages. Trim up the bottom, the sides. Trim off the part that says name and date, but do not get rid of the words area of a parallelogram. Okay, so there's my orange page trimmed up. Now I'm going to trim up my yellow page, doing the same thing, not cutting off anything important. Take off the name and the date, you do not need it, but don't get rid of the phrase area of a triangle. And now that both pages are cut, you may take the orange sheet, put glue on the back of it. Then you're going to glue that down first. So that page goes behind the squares and rectangles. Then triangles go next. So we should have orange and then yellow, parallelograms, and then triangles. When you're done with those two, you may turn to the next page. And then our next 2 pages are going to be area of trapezoids, which is pink. And then it is going to be the green polygons in a coordinate plane page. So we'll trim up the pink trapezoid page. Bottom, sides, top, everything should be exactly the same. Trim off the name and the date. Don't trim off the title. And then you can do the same thing with the green sheet of paper, the polygons in the coordinate plane. Trim off the bottom. The sides, the top. Cut off the name and date, but do not, once again, cut off the title. Okay. Let's go up a little bit higher. So now we've got area of trapezoids done. So flip it over. Put glue on the back. Glue this page down first. And then take the polygon green page, put glue on the back. So there we go. Pink area of trapezoid page. Next to that is polygons in the coordinate plane green page. Then you may flip that over. And there are 2 more polygons in the coordinate plane page. One is a yellow gold color and one is a bright pink color. Those will be the next 2 pages. So you can trim up both of those. Trim off bottom, sides, and top just like you've done on every other paper. Okay, so there's the gold page. Do the same thing with the pink page. Okay, now that we are done cutting those 2 pages out, put glue on the back of the gold page. And then you can glue the gold page down. And then you'll do the same thing with the pink page. So put glue on the back of the pink page. And there we go. Gold, pink. Then you may flip. And on the back of the pink page, you are going to put the blue page over nets. And then on the next page, you're going to put the gray page over surface area notes. So trim those 2 pages up. Trim up the bottom, the sides, the top. And then do the same thing with the gray sheet of paper. Trim up the bottom, the sides, and the top. And then you can take the blue sheet of paper, put glue on the back of it, and glue it down behind the pink sheet. And then take the gray paper over surface area notes, put glue on the back of it. And glue that down. Okay, so blue, nets, gray, surface area. Then you can flip the page. This is the page that we don't have anything that we're going to glue down on it. So you are going to title it Surface Area and Surface Area. We will learn two different types of surface areas of rectangular prisms and surface area of triangular prisms. So I don't have anything for these pages. I might have something for you later for them, but for right now, that is what we're going to do, and we'll come back to them when we get to surface area notes. So when you've written those down on both pages, you may flip the page, and the next two pages are our last two pages to glue in. They're both over volume. And actually, you are going to put the purple page first. So trim up the purple page. And then you are going to trim up the teal page, turquoise, whatever color you want to call this. Make sure you're not cutting off anything important. So then you can take the purple page, turn it over, put glue. Glue the purple page down. Then you can take the teal turquoise color page, put glue on the back of it. Glue it down. And that is it for our notes on geometry. Okay, so let's go back through and I'm going to show you each and every page what it should look like. Make sure you have it all in the correct order. Everything is written down. So the very first page, you should have Unit 8 Geometry with your tab divider of everything that we're going to learn in this unit. Then when you flip the page, you should have your lime green INSCAS reference sheet. Then your next page should be over area of squares and rectangles. Then when you flip it, you should have orange page over area of parallelograms. Then you should have the area of triangles on yellow. Then when you flip it again, you will get the area of trapezoids on pink. Then you will have a green polygons in the coordinate plane notes page. Then you will flip it and you will have a gold polygons in the coordinate plane page. Then you will have a pink polygon in the coordinate plane page. Then you'll flip it again and you've got your notes over nets. Next page will be surface area notes on the gray sheet of paper. Then you will flip it around and these two pages will be blank, but they should be titled with surface area and surface area. And then you will flip it one more time and you will get the purple page of volume of notes and the teal lime or teal turquoise page over volume notes as well. And that is the end of our geometry unit. So very good. Please make sure you have all this done by the class time that we need these notes to be ready by, so that way you are not behind. And I will see you guys in class the day that we start our geometry unit. Bye guys.